So how would you kind of characterize the round today?
I played well. I hit a lot of really good shots. I made some putts. It was still a bit of a stressful round. I made a couple bad decisions on the back nine that I'm not pleased with. But all in all, it was definitely a step in the right direction. My game's not been great the last month or so. So really glad to play a good round on I think it's a pretty difficult golf course.
What's maybe been is there one kind of thing you've been kind of struggling with recently?
It's just everything's not been particularly sharp. Players, I didn't hit it great. Valspar, I didn't play great. Also was on kind of the bad draw, I thought. That's the way it goes. But this stretch for me in the past has kind of been just got to figure out what's going on. I usually play well on the West Coast. Florida has kind of been a bit of a challenge for me. So I was glad to get here and not be playing on Bermuda grass again. I think the course is significantly better with the overseed this time of year. It definitely probably plays longer, but the lies are way better, and the collection areas, it's playable. Before it was like incredibly difficult with the dormant kind of grainy lies that you would get before.
To that point, how did you find the golf course being the first group out in just pure greens? And
it was nice, except for the first hole. I think was 530. I whiffed a drive and had 270 in, so that wasn't great. But no, I mean, it's like I said, it's playing really long. The golf course is long. It's in great condition, but you're definitely going to wear out your 7 to 4 iron this week, probably more than maybe any other week on tour. And fortunately today I hit those clubs really well. I mean, most of the time with a 5 iron, if you can put it on the green, you've done well. So I did that today, and like I said, a couple bad decisions, but all in all, the execution was pretty darn good.
Hey, Beau, how you doing?
Hello.
I covered you in an AJGA tournament at the Woodlands.
Okay.
And then 4 months later, you're leading the U.S. Open.
Okay.
So are you kind of surprised, though, with your game? And I know it's so tough to win out here that you haven't gotten that first PGA Tour win.
Yeah, I get that question a lot. Am I surprised? No, I mean, I feel like that would be discounting how difficult it is. It's hard. I mean, it's a hard sport. Throw out all the other guys, it's just hard on yourself and beating the golf course every week. So, no, I mean, I hope to learn and do better. And, I've done some good stuff, but I would like to be a lot more consistent and give myself chances to win on the big stage here, because I know that I'm capable of doing it. But, yeah, I'm a bit, frustrated that I haven't, but at the same time, I know that it's difficult to do, and I try and stay patient with myself and just try and keep getting a little bit better.
Well, you've positioned yourself pretty nicely for today, after today's round.
Yeah. I mean, it's one day. We got 3 more. I've got to keep executing good shots and try and stay as patient as I can.
Thanks, Beau.
Thank you.
Coach Fields was on a podcast a couple months ago and was telling a story about your junior year at Texas and when Scotty was a freshman. He said that you guys almost came to blows out of the tournament at Texas Tech. Mm-hmm. I was wondering if you could kind of take me through that story from your point of view, if he inflated anything or what
No,
happened?
It wasn't inflated. He probably deflated it, if anything. We were playing this mess-around tournament before the regional there, and basically we were both playing a match. I wasn't playing him. I was playing a New Mexico kid, and he was playing a New Mexico kid. And I don't know if you've ever been to Lubbock, but it's very, very, very windy.
I was born there.
Okay, like very windy. So like I hit one in the water on the 18, which was the 9th hole, and you couldn't even. It was so windy you couldn't hear each other from however far apart. So I didn't even announce what ball I was playing, but I just hit. And then 2 holes later, it's like number 2 is kind of this blind par 5, I think. We both hit it down the middle, and I walked past the first ball. I walked to the second ball. It's 10 yards in front. He hits the ball in the back, and then I realized that was not my ball that I was standing next to. And we had different markings, but we both were playing a Titleist, 3 with a Longhorn on it. And one had a marking and mine didn't, and he wasn't happy. And I was like, well, listen, you're the one that hit the wrong ball. I mean, I understand, it's not but you hit it. I didn't. and it was a bad deal. It didn't mean anything, but it was just, we're really competitive, both of us. That was the really cool part about our golf team at Texas, was like every player on the team was like either a very good player or a pretty good player that was very competitive. So we wanted to kick each other's ass all the time, and that was obviously a penalty, and he wasn't happy about it, and I don't blame him for not being happy about it. I still think it was his fault. He's the only one that hit the wrong ball. I agree that I should have checked, closer that that was actually my ball. But one way or the other, it's a good story. The good part about friends usually is that he was pissed off, and I was pissed off for about 2 hours, and then once we got on the plane home, it was okay. So no, Scotty's one of my really good friends. We've had so many. I mean, we've grown up literally since we were probably 10 and 9 years old together. I mean, he's only a year behind me. So we played a couple years at Texas, but we grew up playing the same tournaments, and then now have been out here on tour together for, I guess, I've been out here 7 years. I imagine for him it's probably 4 or 5, if I had to guess. So no, he's the best. He's obviously having tremendous success. I'm happy for him, and it's a good story. But no, Coach Fields didn't exaggerate.
All right. Thank you, Beau.
Cool. Thank you.
Have a good night.
Thanks, man.